Welcome, warriors! The Office of Student Financial Aid is here for you throughout your college journey. We understand that a degree is an investment, and we are here to help coordinate available resources to assist the costs of attending college. We also help with completing the free application for federal student aid, which you have to complete yearly. In addition to this, we host financial literacy workshops that cover topics such as budgeting your funds, how to save, and how to understand your credit report. You can always come visit us at the Welcome Center if you have questions about your FAFSA or if your current circumstances do not align with the information that you entered on your FAFSA. By now, you should have already completed your free application for federal student aid, made any necessary corrections to the FAFSA if needed, reviewed Academica for any financial aid updates or requirements, and submitted any requested documents to our office. If you have not yet taken action on any of those items, don't fret, it's not too late. You can still complete your FAFSA at fasfa.gov and review Academica for any outstanding requirements. Make sure you get those documents into us as soon as possible. Academica is where we communicate with you regarding your aid at WSU. In Academica, you have the ability to check your aid status, accept your awards, fulfill requirements, and follow different threads for scholarship information and financial literacy tips. When you review your requirements in Academica, you have the option to complete some forms electronically. To take this route, click the link on your requirements screen, sign into the form using your WSU Access ID and password, and complete the student portion of the form. You can then insert your parent's email address so that the form can be routed to them if necessary. Once your parent receives the form, they can click the link in the email and create a username and password. They can then log in to complete and sign their portion of the form. Once this happens, the form is routed back to our office for review. If you have outstanding requirements, please provide our office with the requested documentation by July 1st. This will ensure that you will receive your fall financial aid on time. While Academica is the main place in which we will notify you regarding outstanding requirements, you should have received a packet in the mail detailing your financial aid award package for the fall semester. Your award letter could contain several types of aid ranging from grants, WSU scholarships, work study, as well as subsidized and unsubsidized loans. What you will not see in this award letter, but you can still consider as resources for your education, are external scholarships and the Parent Plus loan. When you are reading this award letter, it's important to note that the awards pay by term, meaning that you receive half for the fall and the other half for the winter. The amounts that are listed are assuming that you will be a full-time student. Here at Wayne State, we encourage all students to take 15 credits a semester. If you are a recipient of the Pell Grant, know that it pays based on enrollment. That means that you will receive less than what is shown if you were to enroll in fewer than 12 credits. If you are a recipient of any of our WSU Tuition Pledge programs, the amount of your Tuition Pledge award will change as your charges change or if you receive additional state, federal, or WSU awards throughout the academic year. On the award letter, you will also see an estimated cost of attendance. Please understand that this is not a direct charge. This is just an estimate of what it could cost a student to attend Wayne State. So, how much does it cost to attend Wayne State? Your WSU e-bill will only contain charges that are directly from the university, which are tuition, fees, and for those who decide to live on-campus housing, and your meal plan. Those are what we call billable costs. While those are the only charges you will receive from WSU, there are still expenses that you need to consider when determining your costs for college. These costs that you pay out of pocket include books and supplies, transportation, rent, cell phone bill, and parking. We refer to these as non-billable costs of college. To view your bill online, simply log into Academica and in the Resources section, select Student Resources. From here, select Financial Records and you will be able to click E-bill Statement and Payment History. Once you are here, select the All tab. Please note that the e-bill is static and does not update to reflect new changes or credits. For a more accurate update of your student account activity, you may view your student account summary, also accessible via the same section in Academica. At Wayne State, students are assessed tuition each semester based on residency, credits, year in school, division status, academic program, and school or college. We have a tuition calculator available at apps.reg.wayne.edu that can help you estimate the cost of tuition for the upcoming year. Note that this is an estimate based on the cost from the 2020-2021 year. The calculator will update in July once new tuition rates are determined for the 2021-2022 academic year. After determining the cost for college, you can then log into Academica and accept your awards. We will accept scholarships and grants on your behalf, which means they will pay out to your account as long as you are enrolled in the credits required for the award. If you are interested in using loans to help with your college costs, you can decide whether you want to accept the full or a partial amount of the loan funding offered to you. If you do decide to accept a partial amount, note that the amount you accept will be split between the fall and the winter. For instance, if you accept a $2,000 loan, that means you will receive $1,000 for the fall and $1,000 for the winter. If you are expecting a refund from financial aid, we encourage you to sign the Title IV Authorization form. This allows financial aid to pay toward debts you may have that are not covered by financial aid. As previously mentioned, you are responsible for paying the direct charges from Wayne State University. When considering how much it costs, remember to add your tuition and fees as well as your room and board if you decide to live on campus, and subtract the scholarship and grants that you received from that amount. If you still have a balance remaining, you have the option to utilize your student loans, an installment payment plan, a Parent Plus loan, private loans, or a combination of all of these to help with your remaining balance. Funds are applied directly to your WSU account in late August for fall, early January for the winter semester, and in May or June if you decide to enroll in the spring-summer semester. If the amount of financial aid that you are receiving is less than your balance, you will have to make a payment. If the amount is greater than your balance, a refund will be generated either through direct deposit or a paper check mailed to your house. To sign up for Student Direct Deposit for fast and efficient delivery of your refund, simply log into Academica and in the Resources section, select Student Resources. Once you are here, click Financial Records and select Direct Deposit Student Refunds. From here, you can follow the prompts and add your bank information as your direct deposit account. Students who have aid that covers charges and will receive a refund will have the option to purchase books 2 weeks before classes begin through our book voucher program. In order to qualify, you must have all your aid requirements complete. We will email eligible students and provide them with instructions to opt into the program. If you decide to opt into the program, you will be able to buy or rent your textbooks through our university bookstore before the start of classes. The payment for fall 2021 is due on August 15th. If you remember earlier, we mentioned that financial aid will apply to your account after this date. If you have enough financial aid to cover your balance, do not worry. However, if your financial aid will not cover your entire balance, you will want to make arrangements to cover your remaining balance by this date in order to avoid late fees. Payments can be made online or by sending in payment to the university cashier's office. To make payments online, log into Academica and in the Resources section, select Student Resources. Once you are here, click Financial Records and then select Online Payments. To mail a payment, simply send a check or money order to the WSU cashier's office. Please be sure to include your name and student ID on your payment. For students that wish to extend and break up payments, the Bursar Department offers semester payment plans for your convenience and ease in making your costs more affordable. Fall semester options enable you to extend payments from July through November, and winter semester options allow you to extend payments from December through April. More information on payment plans can be found at wayne.edu/bursar/payment/installment-plans. Please note that Wayne State does not automatically deregister students from classes for non-payment or non-attendance. When you register for a class, you sign the Financial Responsibility Agreement, which indicates that you are responsible for your bill. It is important to view the registration calendar so you know the last day you can make changes to your schedule without being penalized, and also to ensure that you're taking classes that are required for your degree and also fit your schedule. It is important to take required courses because there are limits to the amount of aid you can receive as a student. For those who are receiving WSU grants or scholarships, those awards last for 4 years. If you are a recipient of the Pell Grant or borrow subsidized loans, you have a 6-year limit on those funds. There are also limits to the amount of loan funding that you can receive annually. For your first year, the maximum that you may receive in loan funding is $5,500 for dependent students and $9,500 for independent students. This amount increases as you progress through your undergraduate program. To ensure that you retain aid throughout your time here at Wayne State, you must make satisfactory academic progress, or SAP. SAP consists of the minimum requirements a student must meet in order to remain eligible for aid. To meet SAP, a student must maintain a minimum 2.0 GPA, complete at least 67% of their registered courses with passing grades, and complete their undergraduate degree within 180 credits. If you do not meet these requirements, you have the potential to lose your financial aid. While you are making your way through your college career, remember that there are certain steps that you must take every year if you are receiving financial aid. You must complete your FAFSA every year. You should then review your requirements as well as your award and accept your desired funding. After you receive your aid, make sure that you are doing well in your classes and following the necessary requirements needed to retain your aid. If you have scholarships, review the terms and conditions to ensure that you meet the requirements to retain the award for the following year. For recipients of WSU grants and scholarships, make sure you enroll in and complete 30 credits a year to ensure that you are on track to graduate within 4 years. And finally, remember that to keep receiving aid at WSU, you have to meet satisfactory academic progress. In addition to merit scholarships that were awarded upon acceptance, Wayne State offers the opportunity to apply for scholarship funding through Academic Works. We encourage all students to create a profile on Academic Works when the application opens on October 1st and apply for any funding that they are eligible for until the application closes on March 1st. If you receive an award, the scholarship will be applied to your account the next academic year. All students have the option to apply for funding through Academic Works throughout their entire time at WSU. Wayne State understands that students may experience situations in which emergency funding may be needed. To help with this, we have the Emergency Grant Program that can help with one-time expenses. We also have a web resource for low-income students, which is a comprehensive guide that will help you locate and use the resources you may need to succeed on campus. To learn more about either of these programs, visit our website or come see us in the Welcome Center. We want to wrap up this segment with just a few tips on how to save cash while you're in school. Show your One Card to receive student discounts at many local businesses. Utilize on-campus resources such as the fitness center, libraries, and free events. If you have a meal plan, make sure to eat at the cafeteria. While you're making your plans for next year, consider having a roommate or living at home with your parents. Pay your bill on time to avoid those pesky late fees. When you go shopping, make a shopping list and stick to it to avoid impulse spending. And finally, skip out on credit cards and use cash when you're out. That's all the time we have, and we want to thank you for listening to our presentation. If you need any assistance with e-bills, making a payment, payment plans, student account refunds, or other student account related questions, you may contact the Bursar Department at bursar@wayne.edu or by phone at 313-577-3653. If you have questions regarding financial aid, loans, and scholarships, feel free to contact us utilizing any of these resources, or you can visit us on the web or at the Welcome Center. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you on campus this fall.